So how's the tour going so far, guys?
Amazing.
Yeah, last night was the best one so far.
Yep, shows.
So far, Phoenix is so far the best.
Yeah, but tonight's going to be better.
But our bus broke down.
What do you mean the bus broke down?
Well, the bus was going and then it stopped.
And then it stopped.
going.
All right.
We'll see what happened was, it's funny because we had a little gathering. As you guys all know, me and Heather are Christians, so we were praying, and he goes, "Hey, pray to have God show you, like, you know, signs. It'll be fun and this and that." So I prayed that morning. Bus broke down right where I wanted to, in front of a gym and a mall. That's where I wanted. I was like, "Whoa!"
That's fun.
I go, "That's fun, man."
So
that's kind of what happened.
Then you got to fly after that.
And the bus ride was 8 hours, and it wasn't ready, so we had to fly for 2 hours instead of stay awake for 8 hours on the bus.
Oh.
So that was pretty fun.
So you guys were on the last Mayhem, or you weren't on the last one, were you?
Nope.
So what would you say is a little bit different this time than last time?
I'm here.
He wasn't here last time.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, what do you think? What's different?
You know what's different about it is having Head back here, because now there's just what we've always had. When Korn started, we're original, so before that we were friends too, since 7th grade. So we're kind of like brothers with different mothers. And you know, when it comes back, it's just that chemistry that's just there, and it's fun. We've been having a good time.
Did you have a lot of friends on the first Mayhem, like we got?
No.
Like, it's like bro fest. Like we got a lot. Yeah, we got a lot in common with a bunch of people. You know, just not ruining our lives and stuff like that, and like or Christian stuff or whatever. It doesn't have to be Christian stuff, but it's just there's a lot of bros on the tour, so we're doing a lot of hanging out.
Nice.
So we got to go with the obligatory new album. We've got Paradigm Shift Worldwide Tour edition coming out. Do you guys want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, we just thought it was a good opportunity because of Mayhem and everything, and we had a few songs. We actually wrote a couple, or one for a movie, and so we got in the studio and messed around, and it didn't work out. So we were like, we don't want to save them, you know, for a next album. And then the management came with the idea to do a world, you know, we recorded shows from Russia, from Australia,
London.
just London, all over the world, and put a few songs on there. We just thought it'd be something fun to do, you know, and keep the excitement up or whatever, you know, something little to do.
Stay fresh.
Yeah.
So I know you guys have seen you guys on Ozfest, Family Values, Mayhem. What would you say? How does Mayhem compare to those other tours? The U.S. festival tours.
I like it better.
I like it better.
Because on those tours, we didn't have a stage. And this one, we have a stage, and like we have our show.
Yeah.
Usually you can't bring your show unless you're like the headliner, like Ozzy or something, you know, you just play with all the gear, which is fine. A lot of bands do it, but that's why I like it better.
So you guys have been around a long time. Been listening to you guys since I was a kid. You guys have always been top notch, always headlining, always, you know, selling albums, a lot of albums. What would be your advice to younger musicians, or any musicians for that matter? Just, you know, what would your advice be to them?
Don't do that.
I would say just always, you know, we're always seeing what's current and what's going on. We've even done it from early Korn when we started out. Hip hop was really hot. It was all over the radio, you know, and then you get into like today, like electronic stuff's all over the radio. We kind of just, whatever's going on at the moment, and we use that as just an icing on the cake, and we stay Korn. And we've always done it. Who knows next year what's going to be out in the world, but we'll grab little just icing on the cake with it.
I like it.
And sprinkle it in Korn. We just have fun with that. We like it. We've always done it.
With that in mind, you guys had a new direction that you guys kind of went in, and then Head came back, and it was almost like a mesh of the new and the old. Do you feel that way about it? Because I know as listeners we do.
Totally. And you know what, it's like, it's not like we just grab it. It's like, it's something that we love, you know? It's like that stuff, it's got to be music that we love. And it's, I think it was a great mix, you know?
So, there's one thing fans need to know about Korn if they're going to buy your records, come see you live. One thing guys need to know, what would it be?
Wow. One thing?
One thing. Or a bunch of things. You can say whatever you want. Something people need to know about Korn.
Oh, we put like 110% into our shows every night, and to the point where our bodies are aching and stuff, and it's like, you know, so you're gonna get your money's worth for when you come to see a live Korn show, I think.